Welcome back. Okay, Banksy is known as the world's most elusive artist. With his stencil designs, you can actually see them all across London. Well, now Banksy's collection consists of over 100 different pieces, and they are being shown all over the world. And for the next couple of months, you can actually see this collection right here in D.C. That's where we're going to find Kristen Harris today. She is live at Gallery Place checking out this collection. Good morning, Kristen.
Good morning, Ellen. Yes, this is so cool that this is here in D.C. for all of us to check out the iconic works of Banksy. And it's a unauthorized private collection of so many of his pieces. So we're going to learn about some of them today. Joining me now is Nick Harkin, an expert here with Banksy. We've never seen his face, right?
No,
what can you tell us about him?
We've never seen his face. No one really knows who he is, but we know that he creates brilliant and funny and fabulous art.
How did all of this legend of Banksy get started?
Well, it's really interesting. What he did is he always was a graffiti artist. And one night he was spray painting a wall and the cops came and he ran away. He ran through a thorn bush, got all scratched up, and he hid underneath a garbage truck. And he was there for hours, and he looked up and he saw a stencil at the bottom of the garbage truck, and he said, aha, that's what I'm going to be doing.
Oh.
From now on, to make artwork and create my art quickly, I'm going to create a stencil in advance. I'll go quickly and I'll spray paint the wall and then run away before I can get caught.
It's incredible. You never know how something's going to happen. We've got one of his pieces back here, and these are all from private collectors that are in this exhibit. But what is this one right here?
Well, we've collected 100 pieces from various collectors throughout the world. Banksy doesn't authorize shows, but this is one that actually anyone could acquire if they're lucky. What he does is he creates these welcome mats, and it's a benefit for refugees from Africa. And he works with these refugees to create these very iconic welcome mats. And if you notice the red welcome that's on there, it is because that is created from lice vests that these people wore as they were fleeing Africa to get to Greece or other locations.
That's incredible. And these are something that maybe in a future auction people can acquire?
There's a place where you can sign up for an email, and on the day that they make them available, they send out an email, and people who are quick can purchase one.
There's something in here, right here, there's a quote from Banksy. It says, "Nobody ever listened to me until they didn't know who I was." I mean, that just summarizes this perfectly.
Oh, he's got such a great sense of humor, and throughout this exhibit you'll see a lot of his very funny quotes peppered throughout. And then we also have an image that we think is Banksy here. So this is a photograph of sort of a shrouded figure in the background, but you can see it's an artist working in the studio. You can see some of his famous pieces, and you see the rat, which Banksy actually identifies with. Rat is an anagram of the word art, and he has sort of always said that a graffiti artist is a little bit like a rat. So.
He has quite the sense of humor for sure, and you kind of think maybe that's him, maybe that's not him. Now these are all, everything that we're going to see through this maze of exhibit is from private collectors, right?
Yes, but they're all authenticated. So where there are no fakes, there's no copies here. All of these pieces were purchased at auction, and these very generous collectors have allowed us to take their pieces and bring them to Washington, D.C., so we're thrilled.
As you have helped with this exhibit and learned more about Banksy, what do you think surprised you the most about him? I mean, he's still kind of a mystery to all of us as we're learning piece by piece as it comes out.
He has such important political messages. You may not agree with everything that you see here, but it's really something that's definitely worth considering, and I think it's something that really deserves a lot of attention.
And some of his pieces, we're going to see the girl with the red heart. That one was so iconic. So I know you're going to talk about that in a little bit. But how does somebody like Banksy go from a street artist to this legendary artist that people are paying millions for?
Well, a lot of times he would do his work, and oftentimes it was very ephemeral, and intentionally so. It would be that he would think that it would get painted over maybe the next day. And sometimes it just grew in popularity, and his style is so distinctive that people grow to love it. And then he started releasing works on paper or on canvas.
He is truly amazing, and it is so unique and so contemporary. We're going to learn more about Banksy coming up. Nick, thank you so very much. Ellen, I'm going to send it back to you and start my tour of this exhibit.
It looks incredible. I love that quote, too. That's quote of the day, Kristen. You named it there. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of it.
There you go.